1 out of 10, bro.
1 out of 10?
Be honest, you can be brutally honest. I'll get somebody else speaking from you.
Jabari's tacos last time, honest rate was a 10 out of 10. And
he's not guessing.
and I'll give him a 10. Hold up. I'm gonna let that sit there for a little minute. I'm gonna show you. He put me on the Southwest Chipotle. I had never had it on a taco before.
Oh my goodness.
I had never had it on a taco before. So I'm gonna try, to get a 10 out of him tonight. See.
I think you got a good chance because, not to burst my own, I gave you the blueprint, I'm just playing.
Culture. It's the catalyst for success. When a culture of hard work is set on the field,
we gotta do what we gotta do. That's why we gotta go harder.
The pace off week in and week out. But when a team takes that culture and makes it a mission, or when the culture is strengthened by what they do off the field, it creates a bond so strong that nothing can stand in its way. There's only one way to describe that bond, and that's brotherhood. Within the walls of the Tennessee football program, brotherhood flourishes.
It's not a movie.
This tight end group, or as I like to call it, the extension of the offensive line, man, do they take brotherhood seriously.
Guys want to be here, guys feel the energy, guys feel that they want to come in and compete every single day that we touch the field, or even in the film room when we're watching film, guys up answering questions, just being involved with it. Just us hanging out outside of football really brought us to a brotherhood as well, just getting to know each other.
One thing I'll say is they've mentioned this in our meetings and stuff, right? Like everybody has a different perspective of what family means. Some people, family is the most cherished thing in their life, and some people, family is, whatever it may be. But I just think the way that, like you said, everyone seems to genuinely enjoy being here. And when you think of the quote unquote ideal family, you great parents, great kids, everything's perfect, you want to be in that space. And so this has really become, I think, that space for a lot of people.
Yo, let's go in this period, y'all. Let's go hard, let's go compete. And let's play with effort, toughness. Let's be physical. Straight up, all right? Let's go out here and work, buddy.
When I think about it, I just think about how different everybody really is. We have so many different types of personalities and sense of humors and a lot of different backgrounds and stuff like that. And I think that, I don't know, that's what makes it special to me. I'm kind of happy that although our group is kind of small, we still have a lot of different backgrounds and I guess diversity in that way.
Just with the personalities, just us, really just coming together as a brotherhood, as a team, as a tight end group. It's all about personalities just coming together and going off each other and feeding off each other.
That's cool. Just look awkward like that. That's fine. That's gonna go on Twitter too. That's gonna go straight on Twitter.
Specialist appreciation day.
Hey, I'll take it. Take what you can get. Hey, this is high quality content.
Specialists. Man, they're a breed of their own.
That's a group that is so unified and so bought into one another. I mean, they're constantly hanging around each other. I've just loved seeing their development inside of our building.
There it is, Kobe!
I think it really just stems from the guys before us, guys I came in with that aren't here anymore, that graduated or went elsewhere, and kind of the path that they set for us. And we've just kind of carried on that tradition.
Coming in here, I didn't know what to expect, what the dynamic would be with the specialist group. I've been a part of a lot of different dynamics. It was really like a seamless transition just because these guys had such great relationships with each other. It made it real easy to come in and get assimilated.
And everyone knows what it's like to be that freshman, to not know anybody. And you can just see it switch when someone finally gets invested in the group, and when they finally feel like they're a part of the group, and it just changes the whole group dynamic when everybody's involved.
You can see them flip a switch on when they get comfortable with us, and then they act like themselves, and it's really cool to see that.
Tell them how you feel about Fortnite taking away the building.
I think it was a terrible idea.
So it's all about defense wins championships.
We completely rely on each other.
Hey, will you tell me if I'm catching it higher? Because I feel like I am.
every single ball that I snap is to Paxton, so his success is off of me and Chase's success is off of Paxton.
And also we spend so much time together that if we didn't like each other, it would be a nightmare.
Good ball.
Coming from all the way across the country and not knowing what to expect, and to be brought into such an amazing group of guys who we have all developed great relationships with each other that will last longer than our playing days has been awesome.
The word that I love in football is brotherhood. And whether you've played a snap or not, you know what it takes. Strong commitment, dedication, the ups and downs. Sometimes the bonds that are cultivated and the process for coming goals for guys like Amari Thomas and Jabari Small was set long ago.
We went to middle school together, balled out in middle school together, went to the same high school, balled out in high school together. So it was always in the back of our heads, you know. I mean, it's just another level. We could keep going.
The next step. And it's like, you know, everything is life. You're gonna take that next step.
Right.
So it's like being able to have somebody like that you're growing up with, know your values, know your family, you know their goals, they know your goals. Right. You holding each other accountable. Like, that's something that we have, just me and him. But that's something that's like important to the team now as well. Right. Just holding each other accountable.
Let's go out here and work, buddy. First three pads, come on. We gotta lock in on assignments. Young guys, when you're in there, please lock in on the ball, lock in on the splits, lock in on the tempo, everything like that, all right? Us old guys too.
Once you get to know a teammate on the personal level, you know what they've gone through, how much they've worked, or what they've been through to get here. It just makes you fighting for the man across from you 10 times harder. You know what I mean? Just knowing what their why. Just having that relationship, it just translates, you know what I mean? It actually does translate.
It's kind of like go back into how our locker room set up, you know, like you by Elijah, I'm right by Hendon. It's like everybody is mixed in together.
Right,
so you're getting a chance to come in every morning and talk to somebody that you might not even see throughout practice unless we're in a team period or something like that. You get a chance to just really connect with each other. And that's how like the team gets better. And then once we see everybody, you know, each side of the ball connected, like everybody as a team, when we come together, we connected, we taking care of each other and just getting better as a whole team.
One thing that proved to me that we're actually a family now is when people started holding each other accountable. And when you actually like get to know somebody and get to know how they are, how they respond to things, you know how to communicate with them. So I think communicating and just holding people accountable, that's what makes a family, you know what I mean? Because you just want the best interest for your teammate, the one across from you. That's what makes somebody family.
It might not even be somebody in your position group that like is like an energy booster for you. It might be somebody on offense for me, it might be somebody on defense for you. Like when we come together as a team, you see them, you like, oh yeah, they going, so let me get going, or something like that.
Exactly.
Just different little things like that.
This importance of brotherhood is never lost on Coach Josh Heupel and his staff.
The amount of guys that are coaching each other up, holding each other to the standard, helping them grow, all right, is exponentially different than it was as we finished last season. That's got to be true to who we are every single day. And the feeling of being connected in it, being much bigger than yourself it's why you play team sports. It's why you play this game. That connection and that brotherhood that you have inside the locker room means absolutely everything to you.
You know, off the field, I'm very much like a connection type person. Like the people that are close to me mean a lot to me, and so it means the world to me to have obviously my family, but also have people that I can truly connect with and rely on in my day-to-day life.
There's gonna be so many guys that I can look back and remember because I'll forget games, I'll forget scores, all that stuff. But having these guys that I'm close with for a long time will be what lasts from this.
This team, that's what family is for. Like, to be honest, things may not be going your way, some things you can't control, but one thing's for sure, like you can strap on the helmet, play football, and you see your brothers, you can fight and compete with your brothers. That's those two things for sure that you're gonna do every day.
See, when you come to Tennessee, you're not just joining a family. You're joining something stronger, something that lasts through good times and bad, wins and losses, blood, sweat, and tears. You're joining a brotherhood.